We are moving into the last month of the official hurricane season in the Atlantic Basin. You can see the peak is around September the 10th, and since then, statistically, we've been falling off, and the chances we get a named system, we get into November, and the chances really begin to go out, and they bottom out going into December 1st. However, we absolutely can still have named tropical storms and hurricanes in the month of November. There are 3 spots out in the open Atlantic that we are watching, but the one that's really on our radar is this spot with a 70% chance for development right here in the west central Caribbean Sea. Hurricane Center's got a 70% chance over the next 7 days. There is an area of disturbed weather right there just north of Panama in Central America. Now, a storm in this position, if something were to get going here, it's right on the doorstep of the Gulf of Mexico. So in this spot, it's not something we need to be worried about this weekend and early next week, but it's something we here in Houston need to absolutely monitor at least once a day so no one gets caught off guard in case that does decide to develop and head in our direction. Now, where would something down here go? Well, looking at some of the long-range models, they're all over the place. Some take it into the Central American, the Yucatan Peninsula and into the Southern Gulf. Others do take it into Central America, fizzle it out. Some go north across Cuba to Florida. Others take it across Cuba into the open Atlantic. Again, that's a spot with a 10% chance. We're not overly worried about that one. It's this one. And some models don't develop it at all. So there's a tremendous amount of uncertainty with this, but some do cut off an area of low pressure and try to develop at least a tropical depression as we head into early next week. This is the American model, the high-res GFS. Set your bearings. There's the Gulf, there's Houston. And as we go into Monday, that's when the American model begins to cut off an area of low pressure right here, just west of the island of Hispaniola. There's Santiago. So maybe Monday we start to get some development here. That's why I say there's nothing that's going to happen here quickly. There's nothing for us to worry about in the Gulf or Houston over the weekend, but monitor it just in case this little development here on Monday does become something bigger. And you never know, this time of the year, we're changing seasons. We've got lots of troughs and fronts coming in, and it can very quickly change the direction and the intensity of these systems here late in the season. That's where we stand, and we'll keep you updated as we go through the weekend and into next week.